Oh my god. Ginyu Force. Oh, Ginyu Force and Jojo. Oh my god. Let's look for some JoJo reference. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Images of the JoJo, yes. Alright, let's break down what are some of the JoJo things that make JoJo a JoJo. The trick is the pose, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, I think. And the hair. I think that's what's gonna really make it sell as a JoJo. Hey, let's warm up. Oh my god! Ginyu Force. Oh, Ginyu Force and Jojo. Oh my god. Oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Okay. Ginyu Force with JoJo. Oh my god. That is amazing! Hold up. Oh, god dang it. Damn it. Okay. My brain just broke. Hold up. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Yes, bitch. Ginyu Force and JoJo. I should have seen it the whole time. Calm down. Let's think about this now. Okay. All right, let's do some rough sketching and layout. All right, so for this, all right, look, we're doing a fusion or a mashup of JoJo and the Ginyu Force, and I figured the first thing we needed to really lock down is the pose. So what we're doing is I kind of did a rough outline of the feel or the look of the pose that I wanted. So I used a technique called the enveloping technique. Basically, you kind of give yourself like a silhouette or an outline of where you want, how much space you want your drawing to take, and then you kind of work from the outside. Personally, I really have a bad or hard time with having my drawings kind of expand way too big outside of the outlines of what I want it to be. And so using this technique kind of helps to keep me focused, and it helps me lock in a desired pose or shape. If you haven't used this technique before, I highly recommend it. And yeah. So we're basically just doing a couple passes of a really light kind of gesture of where I want this character to be on the page, getting the pose kind of right, answering questions from the chat. I see JoJo no matter what. All right, final pass. So yeah. All right, so we get back into it. Now we're just kind of doing another pass, locking down everything I want in this drawing. I think it's really, there's a lot of people that think that doing too many underdrawings kind of kills it, and I kind of believe this because I think the more the more times you draw the same drawing over and over and over again, you lose a little bit of that energy, some weird kind of energy that's inside a drawing. Sometimes the best drawings are more of a gesture, more so than a technical drawing. But the thing is, I really wanted to get down the likeness or the feel of a JoJo type character, and that with the Ginyu Force character as well. Because I'm focusing on this, I figured, hey, look, if it looks a little bit stiff, that's okay. But I don't think it looks that stiff, personally speaking. It could have a little bit more energy to it, but I think it gets to the point. So just doing another cleanup of the initial sketch, getting them feet in there, and yeah, I think it did kind of good. I don't know. What do you think? Well, let me know in the chat. All right, let's go on now to refine sketching and inking. So lately I've been trying to really work on my inking style because I've recently fallen back in love with doing some traditional ink, and one of the things I really love about that is the way that the happy accidents that happen while you're inking. There's something to be said for that. And when you do a lot of digital inking, you can lose that kind of quality, that kind of, I don't know, that kind of X factor in your drawing. So I think going forward, what I'd like to do is to really figure out ways to get that kind of, I don't know, random quality of inking. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But yeah. So some more JoJo drawing tips. I think one of the things you can really look for in a JoJo drawing is look at the pen and ink work. Look at the line weight. Look at where they choose to use solid blacks or hatching or, you know, use of like screen tone or just color wash, gouache, whatever it is. Pay attention to that, because I think it's not so much just the poses and the kind of the very iconic lips and eyes, and it's not just all that. It's everything. It's everything. It's the line work. It's all of it. So when you're doing your studies of how to draw JoJo characters, just pay attention. Take a moment and just kind of study. Look at it, you know. And when you draw, don't draw so much from the tapes in your head, because sometimes our filters things the wrong way if you're trying to get a likeness. Now later you want to turn that filter on, because that's what's going to become your own style. But when you're trying to get a likeness or trying to mimic a style per se, turn the filter off for a second. Step back, breathe, look at these things. Look at them in detail before you really start drawing. And you'll find that 9 times out of 10, what you think you're drawing and what it is that makes this style unique and special might be kind of different. So just take a breath, think about it, just check it out. Now, I've recorded this thing like 5 times now, and for some reason my audio keeps dying. So I ran out of all my really good tips, so I apologize right now. But yeah, so we're going in here, yeah, let's just move on to color and details. So right now we're just gonna put a nice flat color of white that we'll just basically, we're gonna paint upon. And those of you that are familiar with the way I draw, this will make sense. This is the way I generally digitally ink. So right now I'm in Clip Studio and we're putting in the flat colors, and I actually had a really hard time for some reason with getting the colors right for this. It's not so much the colors, but the brushes. Now lately I've been using Procreate, and Procreate is about to come with Procreate 5, and I've been loving it because for some reason the brushes just, now they click to me, and I'm having the reverse effect where I'm having harder times to switch between Photoshop and Clip Studio. So right here I've now switched to Photoshop, and you can see me here struggling trying to find the appropriate brush to get the kind of effect that I want. Now the effect that I want, which you see like in a lot of the JoJo covers, is it's kind of like a watercolor kind of gouache feel. There's a little bit of dry brush in there, and I'm just not finding that in the brushes that I'm working with. And so I go through a battle trying to find the appropriate brush. I forgot the name of the brush that I settled on. I'm pretty sure if I slow it down and I take a look, you'll see. But I find something that gives me, it's not exactly the effect that I want, but it was something I was just happy with, because I think there's something you said, like when you work a drawing or an illustration too long, it can, you can mess it up. So I was determined to finish this whole thing in one sitting, and I just kind of pushed through and went forward. So yeah, we eventually find a brush, getting the shadows in there, shadow shapes in there, and we go in and get some highlights. Personally, I liked what I did on the shoulder pads. You'll see in a little bit. I think that was the thing I liked the most about this. I don't know why, but it is. Yeah. But right now I'm just doing the legs right here. You'll see in a second. Yeah. Oh, I just wanted to say, seriously, thank you guys so much for understanding my absence lately. I had a lot of big family tragedies recently, and so I've been kind of away and dealing with that. And it's been really hard to find the motivation to pick up the pen and draw again, you know? There's something to be said, like, for your emotional state while drawing. Personally, I find it really hard to create when I'm not happy, but sometimes you just gotta push through, you know? But I just want to say thank you guys so much for being there and just giving support to those of you that know. So anyway, there you have it. There is my character fusion, my character mashup of Jojo and Ginyu Jojo, whatever. Put some nice background effects in there, and to make it really look like a Jojo page. So listen, there you have it. If you like this, let me know what you think. Let me know what other JoJo characters you want me to fuse, or people to fuse with JoJo style. Yeah, I'm open to everything. Just let me know, folks. Thank you guys so much, and hopefully I don't have to record this again. All right, bye-bye.